Thank you for becoming an AgSpy dealer. This tutorial will give you a brief overview of the AgSpy software, including both the screens that end users see and the screens that only dealers see. Once you become a dealer and AgSpy sets you up in the dealer database, you will receive an email providing you with your username and password. You can use this information to log in to the URL shown here. But for purposes of this tutorial, we are going to log in as a demo dealer. Logging into the AgSpy demo site as a dealer administrator, we see a map that shows all the currently active sites for that dealership. The pins show on the map, and a list of the sites show in the left-hand column of the page. If you log in using the username and password provided to you, and if you are a brand new dealer, you won't see any pins since you don't yet have any active sites. The map page is the primary customer-facing portion of AgSpy. To view a summary of how to use AgSpy, watch the Introduction to AgSpy tutorial, which is found under the Options menu, and Using AgSpy. The tutorial is available for all AgSpy subscribers and is something that you should recommend to your customers. As a dealer, you are responsible for setting up your customers, their equipment, and defining the seasons for the sites to be tracked by AgSpy. There are several different administrative functions involved in accomplishing this, as shown here. Your first step would be to place an order for equipment and subscriptions needed for your customers. Next, you will create the various sites to be tracked for your customers and assign a subscription to those sites. You will then physically install the equipment, and over the season you will monitor that equipment using tools provided in AgSpy. You will maintain the equipment if problems occur. Under certain circumstances, you will need to occasionally add users and grant them access to AgSpy. Of course, your AgSpy representative is available to provide you with assistance when you need help. Tutorials that were created specifically to train dealers are found in the admin portion of AgSpy. The admin portion of AgSpy is accessed by going to the Options menu and choosing Admin. Note that this feature is not available to subscribers, only to dealers. From there you will see a whole new set of menus, one that relates to order entry and setup of subscriptions, one that relates to service functions, and one that relates to using AgSpy. The Using AgSpy menu is where you will find the tutorials that pertain to dealers. Also available is the Admin menu, where you will set up new subscribers and users and perhaps change users' password, that sort of thing. This slide and the ones following it show a list of topics covered by the dealer tutorials. As I go through them, I'll point out the ones that are most important to you as a new dealer. This slide shows the various order and subscription related tasks that a dealer needs to perform. Of the tutorials shown here, entering orders and manage subscriptions are likely to be the first tasks you will need to do. When you are assigning subscriptions, you will also be able to set up new sites. This is covered in the Manage Subscriptions tutorial. As a new dealer, you don't have any existing subscriptions from last year, so renewing subscriptions is not something that would be important to you. Likewise, creating seasons will likely not be done until the second year as a dealer. When you are ready to do an installation for the very first time, you will likely want the installer to watch all of these tutorials. Then, if there are any issues with a particular part of the installation process, you may wish to watch just one or two of these tutorials again. The person responsible for monitoring the equipment after it's installed will want to watch at least the Using Tech Summary Report tutorial. The Tech Summary Report provides information about equipment that is not reporting into the database. Then, if it's determined the equipment needs to be serviced, the service technician will also want to watch the replacing equipment tutorial. When you set up a new subscriber, one user will be automatically created, and that user will be notified of their username and password. If you need to create additional users, or grant them access to additional subscribers, or even deactivate a user, you will want to watch the user maintenance tutorial before attempting to do so. This concludes this overview of AgSpy and how a dealer uses it.